What's going on, guys? Alex here with AGV Auto, and welcome back to the channel. Most importantly, welcome back to episode number 3 of modding my Honda Civic Type R. So just in case you're new here, in episode number 1, I installed the Carouse Design Aero Flap, and in episode number 2, I ended up installing the OEM Honda window visors. And now we move on to episode number 3. So today we're going to be installing LED interior and reverse lights, and we're also going to go ahead and throw in some new floor mats for the Type R. And if you're wondering which lights and which floor mats I'm going to be throwing in, it is from my sponsor Lasfit. So I do want to give a huge shout out and a big thank you to Lasfit, because without them this video wouldn't have been made, and I could absolutely have used LED lights and also new floor mats, because the LED lights that come stock with the Type R are halogens. They're literally like piss yellow. I hate to describe them that way, but Honda, do better, guys. Come on. It's 2021 and you mean to tell me that we're still using halogen lights? No, that's a no-go. But as for the floor mats, they're actually not too bad OEM, but we're gonna go ahead and install some all-weather floor mats. So as for tools needed for this install, you're gonna be needing your hands, and you're also going to be needing a Phillips head in order to pop out the reverse lights. You're going to go ahead and also need a trim tool to pop out the interior lighting cover so you can put in the LEDs. And one last thing before we get into the install, if you haven't already subscribed, be sure to do so that way you can see some more Type R content on your feed. But other than that, let's get into the unboxing and let's go ahead and start putting this stuff in. What do we got in here? So we got some cool Lasfit Auto LED lighting stickers. Always useful. You can never have too many stickers. One here. We got actually a couple here. More stickers. Got our lighting there. And we got a few more here. So I'm pretty sure on the back it should say which one's which. So these are all 2 packs. Obviously the smaller ones are going to be our interior lights here, and then the bigger ones here are going to be for your reverse lights. So it's going to be super simple. We're just going to pop these out, slide the LED ones in. So let's go ahead and do that now. Now that we got the plastic light coverings off, you guys can take a look at how the clips are. Wasn't too bad to take them off. This is what we got going on here. So you're just gonna go ahead and take out each individual light bulb there, and then we're gonna slide in the LED ones. Halogen bulbs are out, and now we got the new LED lights in there. So we got one there for our right side, one there for our left side. Obviously, before we go ahead and put on the plastic coverings here, you want to make sure that you install them correctly. So let's go ahead and test out the lights. Oh my god, what a huge difference, guys. This is super bright. And let's go ahead and test out this other one now. Boom, there we go. So see, they're nice and bright. So now I'm going to go ahead and throw on the plastic covering. So plastic coverings are now on. Let's go ahead and test them out. There is our right, our left, and we got some bright LED lights. So let's go ahead and move on to the rear lights now. I wasn't expecting it to pop off like that, but whatever, it did the trick. So as you guys can see, it has 4 teeth here. It's got one here, and then same thing on the other side. So we got that off, and this is what we're left with. So we're gonna go ahead and take out that halogen light there and put in an LED one. Sweet, so we got that put on, and voila, we are good to go, boys. Sweet, so we got the interior all squared away. Now we're gonna go ahead and move on to the reverse LED lights. So very first step that you wanna go ahead and do is open the hatch. All right, so we got the hatch all open, and this is gonna be where your 2 Phillips heads are. So it's gonna be that top one there, and then you have another one down here. Same thing for the other side, top there, bottom here. I also did realize that we have an interior light here that's halogen that we're gonna go ahead and swap out as well. But let's take care of the reverse light since we're already back here and starting on it. Here, in order to change out the reverse light, the harness you're gonna be looking for is this little guy right down here. So the one that's at the very bottom. So we're gonna go ahead and take this out, and then same thing, we're gonna take off the halogen bulb and put in the LEDs. And before we go ahead and close everything up, let's go ahead and make sure that these reverse lights are actually working. Oh my god. These lights are freaking bright. So we have the LED ones here, and just to compare them, the halogen on this side, guys. I mean, that's just, let me try to see if I can get them both from a straight shot. It's really hard to see because of the lighting here, but hopefully you guys can see on camera that the LED reverse lights are so much better. Now that we verified that this is all good, squared away, nice and bright, let's go ahead and seal it up, and we're gonna move on to the right side. Beautiful. So we got both reverse lights now upgraded. Honestly, they're freaking as bright as headlights. That looks pretty sick. So now that this one we have verified as well that this is all good to go, let's go ahead and close it up. And then we're going to go ahead and move on to this little guy in here. Voila, let there be light. So nice LED back here as well. All right, guys, so that concludes all of the interior lighting and reverse lighting. And now I'm even more excited to go ahead and crack open the floor mats, so let's go do that now. Alright guys, so now that we got them all out of the box here, very first thing that I want to touch base on is that they are an Eco Aspect TPE material. TPE meaning thermoplastic elastomer, which is an environmental friendly material. And the very first thing that I noticed that was super interesting is that as soon as I brought them out of the box, there actually wasn't a smell, which I do in fact like because the car is new, as you guys know. So that's going to be awesome. It's not going to take away from the new car smell. Now, the second thing that I want to mention is how perfectly cut the edges are on these mats. If you guys didn't already know, Lasfit actually uses a precise digital measurement to make sure that we get the perfect fitment. Since we already have them all nice and laid out and we got some basic facts on them, let's go ahead and start putting them into the car. Just like the OEM mats, you guys can see that they do have the locks here, the openings for the locks so they can lock in place. Guys, I am absolutely shocked at how well and perfect these floor mats fit inside the cabin. As far as the coverage comparison inside with the OEM one, so these liners are designed to fit into factory retention posts on the drive side for the perfect grip. They also have anti-skid nails to hold the liners firmly at the bottom so that it doesn't keep shifting. And of course, as their main job, they make sure that all the dirt is contained on the actual floor mat itself and it doesn't get everywhere else in the cabin. Now that the driver's side is in, let's go ahead and move on to the passenger side. Just like the driver's side, the passenger side is now in and it has beautiful fitment. So you can see that it even goes all the way up towards the edge of the wall there to make sure that it grabs any dirt that would normally slide under there and underneath the OEM mat. As I was adjusting it, I noticed that they were super flexible and soft, and a little bit more into the process of how they're made. So they're actually made from an injection molding process. Because of how sturdy and how well made they are, these floor liners do not crack, curl, or even harden in cold temperatures. Since we got the fronts all squared away, let's move on to the rear. And now that we finished throwing them in the car, I want to give you guys two more awesome features about these floor mats. If in case they do get dirty with dust, mud, sand, slush, whatever it is, you name it, they are super easy to clean. All you have to do is just go ahead and throw them onto your driveway, get a hose them down, and they look good as new. That's another big thing that I love about these floor mats, aside from how they look, is just the ease of cleaning. And if everything that I just described about the floor mat still doesn't convince you, well, here's this. You also do have a lifetime warranty. That's right, you have a lifetime warranty with these floor mats. And you guys also have a 90-day return policy when you do purchase them. Since Lasfit has been in this game for a little while now, they do know a thing or two about customer support. They do offer customer service throughout the weekdays, and they also offer a 24-hour customer support line via email, so what's not to love about that? When you guys are buying either the interior lights, reverse lights, their floor mats, and any other products that they have on their website, just know that you are going to be getting super high quality items, and you are going to be getting some great customer support if you do need it. If you guys have been a subscriber for a while now, you know that in all of my reviews, I do give my honest opinion, and if it's something that I personally like and that I personally would recommend, I absolutely do so. If not, I will tell you guys what the reason is and what my honest review is. So I didn't want you guys thinking that just because they are my sponsor that I'm not just making this video just for them, but this is genuinely my honest opinion and review. I absolutely love their products, guys. So be sure to go ahead and check out their website. And to make it a little bit easier for you guys, I will be leaving the links down in the description below. And on top of that, I'm going to go ahead and provide you guys with my personal discount code in case you guys want to pick these items up. Now, that's going to go ahead and wrap up episode number 3 of modding the Type R. I know that these weren't really some big mods, but I feel like these are some necessities that go along with the little things that you do need to do with the car. And if you guys end up getting these yourselves, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I'd love to hear you guys' reviews on them. And as always, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.